She always has the best, like...
Everything?
Yeah.
Okay, Cacophony! You're now reacting to the K-indie artist Cacophony and 2 songs from her 2019 album Dream. The first song, called Eggs, will focus on the theme of loss. The lyrics express the pain experienced by a couple who have fallen out of love but persist with the relationship. The song is written, composed, and arranged by her.
Cool.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, X. Ooh, straight from the get-go.
Yeah. Ooh. Already subversion of expectation, because you have the horror movie high note, and then a chord comes in. That's Cacophony for you.
I've always wondered, I've heard that sound before, that was a terrible impression of it. It's still there, it's like kind of glass shards really up high.
I think I've talked about this before with Cacophony, that she like creates a space to make her music before the music starts. That's what she did with this like.
Ooh, bass, doing weird things.
She always has the best, like...
Everything?
Yeah. How did you get that sound? I think that major, dude, and they went to major.
Yeah, it's going between.
I'm like, bass? Hello?
Now it sounds like weird night creatures. There's a major minor play going on. Like a chord would start in major, and then their instrument would continue that same chord, but the parallel minor.
These chords are so fluid. That's what I really like, is that it doesn't feel like there's any sort of limitation at all in any of her music. It's just like anything is possible, and it's always interesting where you go.
It's like a darker, futuristic.
Yeah. I keep waiting for it to just like explode into this like huge florid like array of sounds. And it's just really, really like contained, like
I would say so.
Yeah, like held back a little.
It wouldn't be Cacophony if there wasn't something weird and electronic somewhere in it.
Where are we now?
What a weird place she's taken us. Don't you think?
Are we ending it here? This is a good place to end the song. I don't want it to come back. The nice little tonic echo. Bum. Just to complete it. That's great. That's exactly how it should have ended.
Oh my god, is that how it ends?
I feel like we're through various levels of the Twilight Zone.
Wow. I need more. It just kind of evolved, and I kept waiting for it to like bring me into this like really intense, like raw, sincere, like the kind of music that Cacophony sometimes gives to her other songs, and it just like evolved, and it always just sat on the ledge of that cliff, and we never like plunged down. It's really cool. Kind of unnerving.
I agree with all that.
she creates a lot of propelling forward like movement where she's like pushing you towards something and then doesn't go forward. Like it just kind of stays where it was. And like even the ending, because
Yeah.
like it's like they're giving you this huge crescendo into a drop, and then the drop never comes. And like you're like, hello.
You want to go first?
She explores like the different tonalities of things and how far she can push the box like modally. Her voice is just like, it's super expressive. I think that's one thing that Cacophony I've noticed is like from the song and the other song that we saw, it's just like the way she sings, it has always like emotion behind it.
Yeah.
Even when she gets this like grit to her sound, it's supposed to convey like a different feeling, and it's not always the same feeling, and it invokes something inside of you. You're just like, wow.
This may be a little far out, and lol, that's kind of a pun. But I was getting space vibes. And the reason I bring it up is because it fits a little bit with the lyrics. At one part, it's like, I think she says, I have love, but you're not receiving it. And then she like flips it and she says, you have love and I can't find it, or something like that. Basically that they both have love for each other, but for some reason they're just like, they've fallen out of it, or they're missing each other somehow. And with the kind of sound she was using, it just sounded like you're out in space and you're just like sending out signals in every random direction, hoping that it'll hit where it'll go where it's supposed to go, but it's space and it's fast and it's endless, so you're missing and you're not getting signals back. This feeling that she's singing about happens completely internally. Everything looks fine on the outside. You know, like there was another lyric where she said like, your smile, oh shit.
Your smile tells me that I don't matter.
Yeah, you're smiling at each other, and it seems fine from the outside, but you know that things aren't right. And I think it's important that she was singing about going on with your day-to-day life, but she's singing about it with such like pain. That's what it feels like on the inside, even though you may not be portraying it on the outside. Yeah.
Okay, well, you'll be comparing X to the next song on that album called Believe, and then like the title says, the song is about belief or lack thereof. Cacophony sings about her inability to believe her partner truly loves her, saying she can't see the love in his facial expressions. The lyrics express doubt and confusion, which can be heard in the music.
Do you believe in love after love? Wow, we're the same person. Do you believe in love after... Oh.
Musicians, we call ourselves.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh.
That is an excellent use
She
of
can do
auto-tune.
anything.
Because she's definitely comfortable using her raw voice.
Absolutely.
Sounding, so
Yeah.
it's just different.
Okay, wow.
I wonder if in the process she has her hand on the knob. She's like, this is probably better up here. Put it down here. Ah, when the beat comes constant, that's where her voice stays constant.
There's so much noise too. I'm friends with a lot of musicians who make noise music, and like this sort of weird distortion noise is kind of in the peripheral of your sound, I think.
I feel so spoiled.
Right? This is sinister. Oh my god.
It's like sinister bug music. He's like percussion, or not synthesis. Whatever the bug sounding, that thing, it sounds like bugs. I get insecty vibes from her music sometimes.
I just
part harmony.
I feel like this is indescribable because of how raw everything she puts out is, and like because of how indescribable raw emotions are, like it doesn't feel like there's a barrier between how she is and what we're hearing. Kind of like Beethoven's last string quartets. Just kind of like there's no, like the music is just the perfect medium for her brain to ours. There's no like pretense or anything stopping her straight to us. I don't know. I think she's just so... I'm just at a loss for words. Words can't capture how that felt.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about her music, I think, is that it's definitely such a reflection of emotion. And I think there are things that you can say with music that you cannot say with words. And even though there are lyrics, like so much of that song was distortion with auto-tune in the voice and weird like crackling noises in the periphery and eerie auto-tuned harmony going on, and this like pounding pulse beat, and just the combination of all those, including like large breaks in the form where something different was happening, this sort of like elemental chaos going on. It is affecting in a way that it's hard to put into words exactly how it makes you feel, because I think that's the intention, is to just evoke something in you that you otherwise would not have reached.
I like that. I can
so
control myself and I need no God or something.
Or I don't have a God, or it's like I have no God.
Yeah. I didn't catch that the first time or the sequential listenings of this, but
my heart is like
it's
beating
so
really
unsettling.
fast right now, and I don't know why.
It's so unsettling. It makes you feel like fight or flight. I feel like that's the part of maybe the objective of starting a little out of tune and playing with the slider is to make you feel really unsettled, and it is effective. And then the dun 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 dun,
man,
it's super driving.
I'm telling you, like I didn't realize where I was going so much until after
it gets to you. It gets to you.
I was like, what? I'm fine. This is totally relaxing, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm stressed.
Art music. This is art music.
I really like the beginning. Or I like the song. So let's talk about the beginning. It's just very distorted, and I just made a joke. I was like, maybe she had her hand on her knob, and she's like, maybe it sounds nice up here, and it's just like playing around. But maybe she was controlling it regardless. It created the effect of distortion, and then you have this constant stream of beats, and then everything stabilizes there. And yeah, it's just interesting. It's like listening to the end. It sounded more like a religious chant, but then the lyrics signify a very different. Don't believe in a God. Yeah, it's confusing because I'm forgetting it now. Well, that's one thing, but just
it almost feels like a dream.
Well, it's like a dreamscape, but also maybe like losing yourself into that dream.
It's I don't have a God.
I don't have a God, and then what's the other one?
I just want to believe you. I can't control myself. I don't have a God. That's how it ends.
There's definitely a spiritual struggle, like a belief type of struggle. Even in the other song, there was this questioning of whether or not it's good to trust a person, and that person could be more abstract and more like a deity. It could be. There are many ways to interpret it. I mean, I haven't heard the entire album yet, but from what I've heard so far, it seems like the album cover actually completely fits in with the message of all the songs, even from a musical standpoint, because we have her veiled over with a butterfly over it. The album is called Dream, so we can say that she's the one in the dream, and the butterfly represents the reality that she's trying to wake up to. But at the same time, you can interpret the veil as a cocoon, and that the butterfly might be some version of her that she wants to be. And she's currently in this hibernation, or in this
growing state.
this state of limbo, and she's trying to break free. And I think musically it fits because there is a lot of dimension in the music. There's a lot of very vague stuff, a lot of very fuzzy, hazy, murky stuff, always juxtaposed with very clear stuff. It almost feels like the entire song is shifting states, while different instruments are also shifting states within. So there's like a bigger, like a Howl's Moving Castle, but with all the steam and the liquid and the fire inside as well. So it's like this giant engine that doesn't know what it wants to be, but yet blasts out with full confidence everything that it's trying to convey. So I really, really like that.
Did you guys prefer X or Believe, and why?
I kind of like X more because I thought it was more on brand Cacophony. With like, and I feel like we got to hear more of just her voice, and in Believe there was more editing with her voice, and I like her voice a lot, and so I think that it's very unique to her sounding, and I think it like gives her brand.
I kind of liked Believe for some of the same reasons that you liked X, actually. X like fell really naturally within her sound that I like had heard with her music before, and Believe just expanded that in a way that I really appreciated and I thought was really cool.
Did you guys prefer X or Believe better?
No. I am not answering that question. I like Cacophony as an artist.
And the sky is your limit, don't slow yourself down.
Does she speak English?
Yes, she's fluent in English, French, and Korean.
Does she watch us?
Yes. Dude, I interviewed her.
When?
Like last year.
What?